Welcome back to another McKenzie County Community Conversation. I'm Scott Hennen. These are supported by our friends at Northern States Fishing Tools, and we had a chance to talk with the team at McKenzie Health regularly today. Brooke Sanford is going to join us, and she is a certified occupational therapy assistant at McKenzie Health. Brooke, how are you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
Wonderful. I want to talk a little bit about you first, and what led you into a career of pediatric occupational therapy. So first, just tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I actually grew up in Watford City, North Dakota. I have always loved working with kids. Grew up babysitting, grew up nannying, all those things. So I always knew that I wanted to work with kids, but I didn't know what exact field. So I had a nurse practitioner, family friend, and she kind of introduced occupational therapy to me. So I kind of did some research on it, and I was like, yeah, absolutely. So I went into it, and I went to school in East Grand Forks, Minnesota, and got my degree there, and I fell in love with it, working with kids, seeing the changes that I do with kids too.
Wonderful. Sounds like it's a passion for you.
Yes, it definitely is a passion.
It started long ago. So walk me through a little bit of the new pediatric therapy clinic that McKenzie Health has, including that Fun Factory sensory gym. Just describe some of those tools you have now in the facility.
Yes, absolutely. This gym includes a rock wall, a zip line, monkey bars, a slide, kind of like a tunnel too. So it has a bunch of different sensory activities, which is great to kind of work with. We love that. I love to have the gym just because it really works on those sensory inputs with kids. So having this gym from kind of where I was before in a very smaller space that didn't really have this input was pretty hard to work with kids and keep them regulated, where now I can have swings hung up and I can make them go on the zip line and go on the slide. So it's really a great benefit for this community to have available.
Sounds like it's an enjoyable experience. I know that the facility is fairly new. You had the grand opening recently, but tell us a little bit about what you're seeing and the differences with this new facility.
Yeah, absolutely. So with this new facility, I definitely have seen a grown with kids that I've been seeing for over a year. And since moving to this space, I've been able to see more of a personality coming out of these kids too, and help regulate them a lot more. So when I get them regulated on like a swing, if I'm spinning them around, I can get them to at least attend an activity for more than 60 seconds. So where before I didn't have a swing, I didn't have all this sensory input. So now I can definitely do that and increase the attention and help kind of teach them how to play when they're attended and regulated. So it's really nice to have these sensory tools available and how much of a difference it really helps with kids.
I imagine just by having the facility so close to the other therapists, the PT, the speech therapist as well in this clinic provides that whole of care as well. Talk a little bit about the relationships with the other healthcare professionals and how special that is in a clinic like this.
Yeah, absolutely. So I definitely co-treat a lot with speech therapists and the physical therapist here. So with being able to work with them, I'm learning a lot of different strategies from the speech therapist on how to work with kids on their language, and to make sure that I don't have such high expectations for a more lower kid that doesn't really understand what I'm saying. So being able to work with her hand on hand has definitely been very, very nice. With working with a physical therapist, it's been great. You know, OT and PT works really well neck and neck because we both work on gross motor skills, but there's definitely a difference on that. So when I work with the physical therapist, Riley, you know, I am working on a lot more of those sensory strategies where she can aim towards the gross motor skills. So if we work together, I can aim on those visual motor skills, the dressing skills, and not really do the gross motor where she can definitely take over. And I've learned a lot of different strategies from her too. So it's been really nice to have both.
Yeah, that's great. How about the parents? How do you involve them in therapy sessions?
So I definitely have some parents in our sessions, and with that, I like to have them in our sessions because it definitely gives them an eye-opening on what I really aim towards, and give them all the parenting strategies and how to help their kids regulate, or tools to help get them dressed, or feeding tools, so constantly talking to parents every day. So sometimes parents aren't in the session, so then I always follow up and give them an update too. But the parent connection is definitely the strongest thing that we have to have, is so then we can help the parents. That's our goal. We want to really help the kids and parents, so then they know how to really adapt to their kid if they need to, or however. So having that parent connection is really, really awesome to have.
Talk a little bit about how families can find out more, or even other healthcare providers. Do you provide tours so they can see the clinic, they can see that sensory gym up close?
Yeah, so the open house is really, really nice to have. Some things that we do definitely want to have are some more sensory friendly events for the Halloween or Christmas. So if we can have these sensory friendly events, then we can have families more come into the clinic and kind of get more aware of oh, this is awesome. We can definitely kind of come here for that. And I definitely want to do a sensory friendly haircut, because there's kids that really struggle with haircuts. So I eventually want to be able to do a sensory friendly haircut here at this building. So then we can have kids that have a hard time with those sensory needs to get a haircut. So I think with having more of those events will definitely bring more attraction to the building.
That's great. Talk about how parents can access the services. Do you accept direct appointments? Is there a physician referral required? Walk us through that a little bit.
Yeah, so we definitely recommend a physician referral. So just going to your pediatrician and getting a referral sent over to us. We do evaluations and seeing if they qualify. What we really aim towards is the developmental level for their ages too. So when you go see your pediatrician, then you can ask for a referral and we can get that eval set up.
That sounds great. Talk a little bit about the culture there at McKenzie Health. We hear a lot from the providers there about the unique, I think, culture that's there. From your perspective, what do you like most working for McKenzie Health?
It's been really great to see the different cultures and stuff like that. I think for working with McKenzie Health, I've expanded that too. And I've learned so many different ways to connect with people too, though. There's such a wide different culture variety here in Watford City. So, and working through McKenzie Health has helped me kind of grow more with that too, and just my awareness about it, of being able to connect with it too. So, yeah.
Yeah, that's great. And it got to be nice for a Watford City girl to be working for a facility like that at even your time. I mean, these services now available in Watford City, that's a game changer for the community, isn't it?
Yes, it is. It definitely is. And it's crazy to think that I'm back here after so many years. So being able to have these services and provide them is great for the community.
Well, we appreciate the conversation very much and everything that you're doing at McKenzie Health and that wonderful new facility. So, Brooke, thanks for the time today.
Thank you.
You bet. Enjoyed the conversation. We'll talk to you soon. Take care. That's another McKenzie Health Community Conversation. We enjoy these conversations very much. We have a lot of them that you can meet, so you can meet the providers, see them firsthand, and get a chance to know more about the great care offered by McKenzie Health as part of our community conversation. Brought to you by Northern States Fishing Tools. I'm Scott Hennen. Thanks for watching.